I'm the Hornet King, and in this video, I'm gonna be... All right, anytime that I mess up, just say cut, okay? So that way we know where to edit it. I'm the Hornet King, and in this video, I'm gonna...
Cut.
I'm the Hornet King, and in this video, I'm gonna be doing
Cut.
I'm the Hornet King.
Cut.
Okay.
Cut.
You know what? You're gonna do it.
Yeah. So what am I saying though? Hi, I'm the Hornet Queen.
Wait.
Wait, no, I'm just practicing. Hi, I'm the Hornet Queen. In today's video, we're gonna do a removal of an Eastern European yellow jacket's nest from a horse stall.
Do it again.
Hi, I'm the Hornet Queen.
That was ridiculous. Do it less like a bozo and more like...
This is harder than I thought. Hi, I'm the Hornet Queen. In today's video, we're going to do removal of a German yellow jacket's nest from a horse stall. Check it out.
I'm the Hornet King, and I removed some incredible and insane wasp nests. Hey everyone, welcome to the Hornet King channel. In this video, I'll be removing a decent sized yellow jacket nest from a client's horse stall. Now this client, they rent out this horse stall to other folks, and those people were complaining about a wasp nest being inside of the horse stall itself. Now my client investigating noticed that this thing wasn't just your ordinary Polistes nest, that this was a good sized yellow jacket's nest, so they gave me a buzz, no pun intended. So I'm not a stranger to doing removals for this client. They actually had 3 nests, I believe it was 3 nests, in the previous couple years, and they've given me a call for all those nests, so they just gave me another call and I came right out to remove this nest for them. So this was a German yellow jacket colony, Vespula germanica, and even though they're not one of the more aggressive species I deal with, the second I put these lights on and started getting my suit on, they started swarming around and they were pretty active. There was probably about maybe 2,000 adults in this colony, and a lot of them were swarming around me while I was doing this removal. So usually what I do is, for those of you who don't know, I vacuum off the envelope, which is the paper conical shape that's around the actual comb. So I'll vacuum that off first and expose parts of the comb so that way I can get the adults that are in between them. So there's like 5 or 6 different layers of comb, and in between there are several hundred individual wasps that will come out if I jar it too much. So I just want to take my time and not jar the nest all that much while I'm trying to remove as many of the adults as I can. Now you can see that they're all swarming around and flying around me, flying around the lights, flying around the camera, etc., etc. So whenever you're doing a wasp nest removal like this, the main thing is just to stay calm and do what you got to do, and slowly but surely you will get the entire colony vacuumed up. So nobody escapes. So a lot of folks will say in my comments like, hey, these, how come you're letting them swarm around? They're just going to escape and start a new colony somewhere else. And that's not what happens. So the ones you're seeing flying around are workers. So these are infertile females, which means that they cannot lay fertilized eggs. I mean, they can't mate. They don't have the parts to mate. But they can lay eggs, and their eggs will turn into males. However, if they were to fly off and try to start their own colony, it would literally be a fruitless colony full of males. So they're not going to do that. Their main thing is to protect this nest, because this is a fruitful colony. And whether or not they are consciously aware of it or not, they know to stay here and protect this queen and protect these larvae. So you can see all the layers in between here, and all the adults that are crawling around in between the layers of comb. And that's the queen right there in front of us, that big one that's crawling around that I'm pointing at. That is the queen. And even though it's not like super important that I vacuum her up for any other reason other than just, hey, it's cool to expose the queen, she is not going to be able to fly at this point. So she couldn't even leave this nest to go start another nest on her own. And mainly because after she lays so many eggs, her abdomen becomes so engorged that she cannot carry her own weight under her wing. But I always like to identify where the queen is, because folks always ask, hey, where's the queen in my videos? So that was where the queen was. Rewind it if you didn't see her. So you can see them caked all over my hand. People say that German yellow jackets aren't aggressive. Well, any species of yellow jacket is aggressive if you're taking out their nest. They may not be as aggressive as, say, bald-faced hornets, which are our yellow jacket. I say it in every video, and I won't stop. I won't stop, everybody. So they're not as aggressive as bald-faced hornets, or especially southern yellow jackets, which are the most aggressive species that I deal with here in PA. They are just relentless. There goes the queen. She just fell into the vacuum. So there's really no excitement in being a wasp nest removal expert like myself. I don't get excited to kill nests. I prefer to relocate them because I like to watch them grow and things. But that's not realistic to relocate every colony that I remove. I have a very limited amount of space here at my house, and any property that's adjacent to my property or nearby here is owned by somebody else. So there will be a lot of foreign folks that aren't from the United States that will say, just take the nest to the wild, quote unquote, and relocate it somewhere else. And that is just not realistic. There's no such thing as wild where I live. Every property that I step foot on around here is someone else's property, and they would not appreciate if I relocated a yellow jacket or hornet's nest on their property, in their woods, or wherever. So that's not realistic. So what I do like to do, though, is on my own property, I'll relocate nests here, and that way I can watch them grow, I can study them, etc. And that is something I can do with some nests, but obviously not all the nests that I remove. I remove about a few hundred probably in a season, and to think that someone suggests that I could relocate every single one of them is just not realistic. So once I get this nest home, I just go ahead and empty out the bag that I put it in, and try to get as many of the adults off of the comb that I missed while I was vacuuming them up at the location. So once I get a lot of them pulled out of here, and you'll see they're still flying around and things, they're not going to try to build a nest somewhere else. Again, these are workers. These are not queens or males. So once I get them vacuumed up, then I can feed them to my animals.
Hey, turkey. Come on, turkey. Come on. Keep, 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 keep. Oh, come on, you big bozo bird. Come on, turkey. Come on.
And my big bozo bird turkey, when I call for her, she doesn't just run right to me like she should. She can't get out of her own way, and she just stands there and expects me to come down and pick her up, which is obnoxious. Big bozo birdie. Or you've heard of delivery of your meal to your house. Well, this is a delivery of the bird to its meal. And one of the rare times that she was actually able to enjoy some of the nest by herself without the chickens being around.
Giblet egg, turkey egg, store-bought crap egg.
This is a turkey egg.
Oh, Humphrey Squirrel.
Pistachio squirrely squirrel.
Oh, nipple squirrel. Oh, pistachio squirrel. Oh, you got squirrel, squirrel.
Messy squirrel.
Somebody squirrel, squirrel. Just eat it. Eat it. You think that's something you want to bury, squirrel, squirrel?
She cleans up her mess.
Eat it.
Let freedom ring, squirrel, squirrel.
Oh, patriotic squirrel. 4th of July squirrel. Happy. Why are you so skittish, squirrel, squirrel? Oh, hang upside down, squirrel, squirrel. Oh, flat squirrel. Are you a flat tree squirrel? Me squeak squirrel. Are those car sounds new to you, squirrel, squirrel? Oh, spring is sprung, squirrel. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't ready. Eat it. Eat it, squirrel, squirrel. Since when are you afraid of the camera? Camera shy squirrel.
Following
All right, so this is your first time using the camera gear. She's also my audio technician. So we're gonna be trying this out, doing some shots around the area here. That one's got to check the autofocus in here. So the two cameras we have, so this one that Jessica's using is the Samsung Note 10, or I'm sorry, the Samsung Note 20 Ultra. And she is holding a Zhiyun Crane 2, which is the stabilizer, with a Video Mic Pro microphone, which is a piece of junk. I think those cameras, or those audio microphones suck. So what she has on her lapel is the Rode lapel mic, which is wireless, and she's, turn around once, and she's carrying the audio equipment in the back. And that also has my microphone, which is right here. So the camera that I'm holding is the Sony a7S III, and I have a cinematic rig on it. And I'm using a Sigma 24 to 70 millimeter lens on it to get the best shots. So when people say, hey, use a GoPro, when I have this, please, no GoPros, which will be a GoPro video coming up. You guys can check out to see how silly the GoPro is for doing shots like I use. So we're gonna walk around and try to get some shots of some critters and things. And one other thing that we didn't mention is that all the way over there is the Autel 2 Pro drone. And we'll be getting some aerial shots with that. So that's our drone, and it is tracking us. So anywhere that I go, it goes. So Jessica's over here filming me, and I'm filming the drone, and it's tracking me as I walk through the foliage. I got everybody in frame. So this is why it's been a little while since I posted a video, is because I've been working on the equipment and the quality of my videos. So anybody that's been here for a while has known that I've been working on the quality for a while. So I've been trying to get some interesting shots, and that involves different cameras, different camera tricks, editing tricks, and also getting manned and unmanned cameras. So we'll be using this stuff. Hey, look at me. Don't need both of us getting the drone, right? The drone's filming me, you're filming the drone, and I'm filming the drone, right? So this is where we're at now. So when we do our videos when we're at home, Jessica's gonna be coming with me on removals so she can get video using that camera, and which she's pretty excited about. So she'll be using the gimbal, she'll also be using the tripod, setting up all the audio, all that fun stuff. So once we go start doing full removals again, you're gonna be having some better angles, some good action shots, and then when we're doing stuff around the house, around the properties and things, we'll be using the drone to get good shots too. So we'll be mixing them in. It's a little bit noisy, so I'll be adding some supplemental audio, so that way you're not hearing the buzzing of the drone while we're trying to get shots. It's a little bit windy day today, as you can kind of see, and that's kind of affecting the drone, so I want to keep it close to me. If it's too far out, it's going to be draining the battery trying to keep the stabilization. So that's where we're at with that. So tune in on my next removal video for 2021 when we have some really great action shots and good sequences for everybody, so you can see the best quality images of wasp nest removals on the Hornet King channel. Okay, that's it.